the Pang of Vlogs, and today we're going to be showing you how to play Jumanji the Next Level board game. We got it and we tried to play it, but we could not understand the rules. So now we do, and we're going to show you.
The setup of the board looks like this. This needs to be able to move, but not spin. You each choose a character and you put 3 tokens which represents your 3 lives. Everybody also gets a game board. It looks like this. You need 4 white dice, 1 red dice, which is the Falcon Jewel, cards which are all shuffled, and spare tokens that will go on your game board.
Now the objective of the game is to get all 6 tokens on your token card, or everybody died and you're the last one standing.
No.
The way you get tokens is by winning battles, or if you get the Marauder card, you steal them from another player. Each character has special abilities. This one has a reroll. That means that if they don't like their score, they can reroll to make it higher, or they can decrease it to be cheeky when playing for their opponent. They also have a +1, so they add 1 point to their dice roll. This one has a +2, add 2 points to the dice roll, another +2, and a +1, add 1 point. The way that you use these abilities is with this card. They match up. So if you have 1 token, then you get 2 points to your dice roll every time you roll. But if you have 2 tokens, since there's nothing on the second one, you don't get anything. If you have 3, you add 2 points to your dice roll. 4, nothing. 5, you add 1 point to your dice roll every time. And 6, nothing.
There are 6 cards in Jumanji. The first card I'll show you is the battle card. For a battle card, the number of dice up here needs to be rolled to get the value here or higher. If you make that score, then you and anybody else who rolls a dice gets an extra token. If you don't, then you lose a life if it's your turn. You also add the value of a +1 or a +2 on the board if the number of tokens on your sheet matches up to your character. They're the special abilities that get added. If somebody has the Crown Jewel card, then you also roll the red dice, and that adds to your total score. The next card is the Miss a Turn card. The next card is a +1 to add a life. You can keep this card with you, and if you ever lose a life in battle, you can play this to get your life back. The next card is the Falcon Jewel card. If you have this, that means you also roll the red dice, and you can get extra tokens because you've rolled a dice if you win a battle. If somebody else gets this card, you must forfeit this card. The next card is the Marauder card. If you play this, then you get to steal a token from another player, remembering that you need to get 6 tokens to win, or everyone else loses all their lives. And the final card is the Spin the Board card. With this card, you spin the board round until you have a different character, and then you take on their abilities if they match up with the number of tokens on your board. Now I'm going to give an example of how to play a quick game for 2 players. These 2 players here are playing the game. They each have 3 tokens to represent their 3 lives. They have their game board with no tokens on it yet. We have the dice, and we deal out 3 cards. So this player will start. First thing they're going to do is do a battle. You roll 3 dice to get 10. Because there's only 2 players, this player rolls 2, this player rolls 1, and we're going to get a score of 10. Because we got 10 or more, each player who rolls a dice gets a token. Now that we have a token, my 1 token matches up with 2, this one matches up with 0. This means whenever the next battle is on, 2 points is added to your total dice score. So this person's go now. They're going to take the +1 life card. They don't have to use it now, but they keep it handy if they ever lose a life. Remembering, if you lose 3 lives, you die. So this player's go now. They're going to use the Marauder card. This card means that they steal a token from the other player, add it to that board. This player's turn now. They're going to take the Falcon Jewel card. This means that they roll the red dice, which adds on to the total score for the gameplay. They keep rolling this until another player gets one of these cards and takes it over. This player's turn. They're going to miss a turn. You wouldn't normally do this, but sometimes you have to. This player's turn. They're going to switch characters. So they move the board around. So now this person here looks at their 2 dice, they get a +1. And this person, they don't have any, so they don't get any abilities. Now it's this person's roll. They're going to do another battle. 3 dice to get 13. This dice here is also included now because it's the Falcon Jewel. So this player will roll 2 dice and we're going to do some bad roll. And this player here rolls 2 dice. And we're just going to get 8. Because we didn't match the 13 of what we needed, this player here loses a life. If this player had the +1 life card, they could have used that, but they don't. And you continue going, taking turns, trying to win battles to get 6 of these, or stealing them with a Marauder card. Try not to lose your life, and you win when you get 6 of these, or the other person or people lose their lives.
I hope you liked our video and that you found it useful, and that you now know how to play Jumanji the Next Level board game. This video is brought to you by the Panga Vlogs. Thank you!